Alright, hello. I just saw Neighbors 2, Sorority Rising. It's the sequel, obviously, to the, smash hit Neighbors. Oh, my light turned off. Of course, in the first Neighbors, it was a fraternity that was next door, and this one, it's a sorority next door, so, basically, let's put it this way. Was this movie entertaining? Sure. Was this movie funny? Sure. Is it the exact same movie as the first one? Absolutely. So, it's just no different. I mean, look, I can't say I wasn't entertained, because I was entertained, and for the most part, look, the characters, you get Seth Rogen again, you get Rose Byrne again, Zac Efron's back, and Zac Efron's just kind of, they just had to find a way to bring him back. So, look, I will say this, though. All around, the acting is fine. Don't get me wrong, it is good. Seth Rogen is funny. He's still, Seth Rogen's, Seth Rogen in every movie, but he's still funny, and I still laughed at his character. Rose Byrne has some great moments. Zac Efron definitely, I think, is the star of this film, in my opinion. He's the guy that shows that he really is a comedic actor, and he really has some comedy chops on him. He had some of the more funny parts in the film. I will say, though, Chloe Grace Moretz, I don't know, she's okay, but I didn't really like her character at all. The storyline here, it's, like I said, it's basically the exact same thing as the first one. It's just a whole total rehashing, and that gets kind of annoying and gets kind of boring after a while, but, for the most part, like I said, look, I was entertained the whole time. There is some definitely gut-busting jokes in this film where I definitely laughed out loud, and the whole theater was cracking up. It's just, at the end of the day, this is the same exact film as the first one. And you get kind of a lot of the same jokes as the first one. And it just doesn't feel really like it separates itself enough. Look, is it still a fun time at the theater? Yes. Is it a terrible film? Not by any means. It's not a terrible film, but it's just not... It's not a great film that you're gonna, It's not a comedy classic. It's not a sequel to a comedy that, Let's put it this way. Comedy sequels never really work. This one, it works, but it doesn't at the same time. It's not like a 22 Jump Street or, something like that. But at the end of the day, let's wrap this up. Neighbors 2, Sorority Rising. It's entertaining. It is fun. It's just, at the end of the day, is a rehashing of the first one with a lot of the same jokes, to the point that it does feel kind of just a little bit, a little bit unneeded. Like, they didn't really need to make it. It was just kind of totally a cash grab here. But can you still have fun with this movie? Yes. Get some friends together. Go see this movie, because you can still have a really good time, and you can definitely get a really good laugh at some of the things in here. Because seriously, there is some really, really funny stuff. It's just, it's just not original. It's at the end of the day, jeez, can't talk. The first film is obviously the better one out of the two, okay? Let's just put it that way. That was the general consensus, too, walking out of the theater. Everybody was like, man, first one was better. So, it's still fun, still entertaining. You can still have a good time with it. It's just not the greatest film in the world, and it's not the best comedy sequel in the world either. But at the end of the day, I'll still give Neighbors 2. I'll still give it a 3 out of 5. It's still, enjoyable, and it is still funny. You get the point, okay? Neighbors 2 gets a 3 out of 5. All right, thanks for watching. Subscribe for new movie reviews every week. Next week, we get X-Men Apocalypse. So, till then, if you're going to see a movie this weekend, to be quite honest, I recommend seeing The Nice Guys, because that was a much better film that came out this weekend. Of course, the Angry Birds movie comes out this weekend too, but I'm probably not going to see that. So, if you're trying to pick between Neighbors 2 or The Nice Guys, go see The Nice Guys, okay? So there you go. All right, thanks for watching. See you next time.